Automatic Content Recognition (ACR) is an identification technology to recognize content played on a media device or present in a media file. Devices containing ACR support enable users quickly obtain additional information about the content they have just experienced without any user-based input or search efforts. For example, developers of the application can then provide personalized complementary content to viewers. To start the recognition, a short audio clip is recorded by the device and sent to the identification service. Through algorithms such as fingerprinting, ACR uses information from the audio is taken and matched to the corresponding media. The database also contains information about the content and associated information, including complementary media. If the fingerprint of the recorded audio sample is matched, the identification service returns the corresponding metadata to the client. Audio-based ACR is commonly used in the market. The two leading methodology are acoustic fingerprinting and watermarking. There are alternative approaches that involve a focus on video fingerprinting, but augment the accuracy and scalability with other content recognition solutions running in parallel and in series. Acoustic fingerprinting generates unique fingerprints from the content itself. Fingerprinting techniques work regardless of content format, codec, bitrate and compression techniques. This makes it possible to use across networks and channels. Therefore, it is widely used for interactive TV, second screen application and content monitoring sectors. Popular apps like Shazam, YouTube, Facebook, Thatic, Wekit and Weibo are using audio fingerprinting methodology to recognize the content played from a TV and trigger additional features like votes, lottery, topic or purchase. In contrast to fingerprinting, digital watermarking requires inserting digital tags containing information about the content into the content itself, prior to distribution. For example, a broadcast encoder might insert a watermark every few seconds that could be used to identify to broadcast channel, program ID, and timestamp. The watermark is normally inaudible or invisible to the users. Terminal devices like phones or tablets read the watermarks instead of actually recognizing the played content. Watermarking technology is utilized in media protection field to trace where the illegal copies originate. It is expected by Next/Market Insights that 2.5 billion devices will be integrated with ACR technology to provide synchronized live and on-demand video watching experience.
So if you run a social media or a digital marketing agency, automation is key. And here's how I do it with Sprout Social.
I got car money, fresh start money, I want Saudi money.
So, what's up guys? My name is Iman. I'm the owner of a digital marketing agency based here in London. We're currently just in my home office. So I was sitting down and I was doing some client work and the idea of automation came to mind. And this is actually something I was addressing with one of my coaching students 2-3 days ago. Look, if you are trying to build your social media marketing agency, if you're trying to build your digital marketing agency, you really have to pick and choose where you allocate your time and where your time is spent. So I mean, not only if you have a marketing agency, no matter what you're doing in life, you want to automate things. You want to keep things as streamlined as possible. That way, your limited willpower and whatnot, that can be spent on the most important stuff. And what is the most important stuff for a marketing agency owner? Well, I mean, I'll go into that in detail in another video, but really it's sales and delivering results. So firstly, it's, dude, we got to get clients in, we got to make money here. And then number two, it's, okay, we have these clients, now let's deliver results so that they stay for a year rather than a month. Because trust me, it is a lot easier keeping clients than trying to get new ones. So back in the day when I first started my marketing agency, I would have all of my clients' assets, whether I created them or they created them. So basically assets are photo, video, graphics. So I would have them all stacked up and I would have my schedule, my plan for the month, when I'm posting what. And every single day I would go on my phone and I would post it manually. And fuck me, did that take a really long time. So really I was only able to take my agency to another level once I started using tools like Sprout Social. Now there's other ones out there like Buffer and Hootsuite, I think. But for me, Sprout Social is like by far the best. We'll go into that later. So yeah, it was really only once I had time freed up that I was able to work on acquiring new customers or delivering results, which has nothing to do with actually distributing content. That's all for brand awareness. So yeah, I tried out Sprout Social's 30-day free trial. I also tried out Buffer, and as I said, Hootsuite, I used that for a bit. So I tried all of them out, and Sprout Social, it came out on top for me. And it was just a game changer, as I said. Not only the time where I actually have to physically like post stuff, but also just the mental energy of knowing that it was taken care of that day. Now, these days I take automation to another level, and one of the people that actually works for me, he schedules all of my clients' content a month in advance. With Sprout Social, you can post on LinkedIn, you can post on Facebook, Twitter. The only platform that won't actually post on your behalf is Instagram. So you get a post notification and you just put that through. It's super simple. But once again, he actually manages that for me, and he writes all of my clients' social media captions. So really, automation, like, I've got that down now. But look, most of you guys will be exactly like I used to be. I couldn't afford someone to do that for me. Luckily now I can, as my agency has grown. So you gotta fixate on automation and making this thing as streamlined as possible. So that is why you need to focus on automation. So as I said, how to do it. If you can't afford to pay someone a monthly retainer like I do to handle this stuff for me, then use a service like Buffer, Hootsuite, Sprout Social. Now I'll actually kind of be reviewing Sprout Social today, what I like about it. Now Sprout Social actually represents everything that I stand for and my agency stands for, which is like new, fresh, innovative, dope-ass branding, really cool visuals. So Sprout Social provides that, and I'm just gonna throw up some videos and whatnot so you can see the Sprout Social interface, what it looks like inside and whatnot. I'll just grab some clips online of that for you. So yeah, in Sprout Social, you can pretty much do everything. You can schedule your posts. It even has a feature where it'll auto-post it at the time that gets the best engagement for your clients. It'll actually track all the data, and I fucking hate end of the month marketing reports, but it's so easy with Sprout Social. Literally, rather than spending hours that I actually used to do, just writing out reports, pulling in different information from different places. Literally in Sprout Social, it's got a reporting tool. Like, I just print it off, stick their logo on, and that's it. You can track Facebook ads in there, track leads, conversions, like bunch of cool stuff. There's just a bunch of cool analytics, and as I said, just the amount of time that it saved me has been incredible. Whether that be on actually posting the stuff myself, reporting, checking different stats, optimizing, like, it's been a lifesaver personally. And really the best part is they offer 30-day free trial. So that's an entire month where you can test it out, see whether you like it or not. And as I said, I tried Buffer, Sprout Social, and Hootsuite. So I tried all of them. I tried the free trial for all of them, and by far Sprout Social is my favorite. So there's actually a link to get that down in the description, and it'll take you straight to the promotional 30-day free trial. So go ahead and click that link, because I'm not really sure how much longer they're gonna keep it up for. And when it's gone, it's gone. So in this video, we spoke about why it's important to automate. We talked about how to do it. And lastly, I want to ask you, why do you get into entrepreneurship? Why do you get into marketing? It's because you wanted time freedom, location freedom. And as I said, without automating, you might as well be working a 9 to 5, because you want to be able to have all these systems in place so that you can take the day off if you want. You can go on a holiday if you want, because you know all these systems are working smoothly. You've put in all these automation processes, and truly, you're self-employed. Anyways, guys, that's all from me today. If you are not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and click subscribe, and then right next to it, there's a little bell. Click that so you get a notification next time I upload videos. There's new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. My name is Ben Iman, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
One of the biggest things about branding is not only how you dress, the consistency of how you dress, the word choices that you use, the way that you present yourself online, but also, are you consistent in the service that you deliver? That is also part of the consistency of your brand. Now, one of the things that we are really keen with at Savvy Cleaner is creating systems that are automated. The reason we do the automated systems is so that you don't have to stop and think. If I show up at a house and I'm starting from scratch every single time, like, okay, what am I going to clean today? Let's see, let me look around. It's really frustrating because it consumes a lot of energy, and you might miss stuff still. So we use checklists. And lots of you have heard about my checklists, but I'm emphatic that we use them for this reason. It removes all of the guesswork. And it makes it super easy for somebody to take your checklist, and the tasks may have changed. The tasks may have changed today because I got to your house and your house was super dirty. We didn't get to all the things, but I explained the rules up front. The rules up front are, when I get to your house, if your house is super messy and you haven't picked up and there's clutter and all these things, I'll send you a quick text. You tell me what you want to work on, and then I will adjust the checklist to reflect whatever it is we just discussed, okay? So there's still a checklist, even if the game changed. But at the end of the day, whatever was checked off is what the satisfaction guarantee applies to. So if I only did 33 things on the list, I'm only satisfaction guaranteeing 33 things, okay? So if there are 50 things on the list that we normally do, and we only did 33 today, you can't call me back to do the other few that we didn't get to, okay? Because for whatever reason, only 33 were done today. That's how that works. So we've removed all of the guesswork. Now you get to a house and it's systematic. You do the same toilet cleanings at every house. You do the same vanity cleanings at every house. You do the same tub cleanings at every house. If it's a deep clean or a maintenance clean, there's a process for that. And because it's a process, you do it the same every single time. If you're sick and you can't show up to work, the next technician steps in, and because there's a system, they do it the exact same way. And the customer doesn't know. You all looked the same, you all did the same cleaning, everything was exactly the same. And so what they're selling is the big picture. This company comes and they perform every single time. They have a system every single time. Is it 100%? I don't know. Maybe it's like 98%. Is it 40%? No, it's not. It's a certain level of quality that they can count on every single time, right? So it's the consistency in your work. Now, when you have really great systems in place, you're going to have a bad day. And I should just give you this as a sidebar. You're going to have a bad day. You're going to have PMS, or you're going to have stayed up too late last night, or the kids kept you up, or you don't feel quite on your A game, and you're going to do not the job you always do. But if you have the systems in place, you don't have to worry about, am I going to do a good enough job? You're going to do it exactly the same way you did it every single time. And because it's the exact same way, you're going to get the exact same results. Does that make sense? So it is not only part of your brand, but it helps you and it runs your business when you don't feel like you're on your A game or you don't feel like you're on top of the world. So you still delivered 100% of whatever you had to give. You still looked like $1 million because you followed the dress code, right? Your car was still clean, even though you may not feel like cleaning your car. Your car was clean because that's what you do, right? So if you follow all the steps, there's no guesswork. You don't have to get up every day and go, let's see, am I going to clean my car? You are going to clean your car because that's your brand, right? You are going to clean the bathtub a certain way, even if it looks already clean. Why? Because that's your brand. You do the exact same stuff every single time. And now people are like, oh, the cleaning business is so hard. It's not hard. It's super easy because you're following systems. What makes it hard is when you have no systems and you have no brand.